In order to explain this to you, I just need to take you back a little bit in time because this story goes all the way back to June of this year and even before that, okay? So basically, you've got this article here from Mashable, all right? And I think I'll probably end up linking this somewhere along the line. So we'll put that in here. And this basically detailed a scam that was occurring, or a so-called scam that was occurring on Twitch, okay? Now, to put it in the most simplest terms that I can, what essentially was happening is there were influencers that were promoting various crypto coins, okay? And they were, going on their Twitter, they were talking about it on stream, some of them, and they were saying, oh, there's this awesome new coin come out, and there's basically a good chance you can make some money with it. Lol, not financial advice. But yeah, to the moon, hodl, all that stuff, right? And there was a pattern with a lot of these coins, right? There was a pattern with a lot of these coins where basically what was happening was... Oh, chat's over there as well. That's weird. So the influencer was promoting the coin. All these people were buying into it, right? And then there were lots of people selling, like the people that had bought the coin initially were selling it quickly, which caused the price of the coin to tumble, leaving the people that had bought in what's called holding the bag. Oh, hey, Pinkwag. What's called holding the bag, right? And this is what's known as like a pump and dump, also known as like a rug pull. So the basic concept is you get these people that come in, the influencers and other interested parties that will buy a bunch of the coin initially or be given a bunch of the coin at no cost or whatever it is as a deal. They'll then influence people to come and buy it, only to sell it when people start to buy it en masse. So that's the scam, right? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Pretty straightforward, right? Anyway, there's a whole article that goes into it here, right? Now, basically, there was Faze Clan. Everyone knows who Faze Clan is, right? I'm sure everyone knows who Faze Clan is. So, basically, Faze Clan are a clan who do like a lot of streaming kind of stuff and whatnot. They've got like a house and all this kind of nonsense. The sketchiest esports team. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they were involved with like some of the CSGO stuff, like the CSGO gambling kind of memes back in the day. Anyway, there were a number of their members that were kind of involved in these different various aspects that were going on. And it all details it here. But Faze Banks, one of the co-founders of Faze, did this Bank Social token promo. And that was one of the tokens that tumbled in value. Anyway, one particular member called Faze K, that you can see here, he was prolific with these. So he did a number of these situations where he would promote a coin only for the coin to tumble in value, and he sold his holding basically, right? And he did this a bunch of times. Yeah. Now, the most recent example of this that happened was something called Save the Kids. Now, Save the Kids, the idea of the token was, if you bought the token, some of the money that you were giving would go to a charity, and the charity was there to, give money to good causes for kids, right? However, it's another one of these situations where a bunch of people bought into it, the value of the coin plummeted as the people that were previously holding it sold it. So it added another tinge of like despicableness to it, because it was supposed to be for, save the kids, but they treated it like any of these other crypto scams, right? And messed up a lot of people's situation, because these people that are buying in are just regular viewers of the stream and whatnot. They think they can make a quick buck. They're getting influenced into doing this thing, and then the rug gets pulled out from underneath their feet. So anyway, there was this reporting here. Another person that's been quite kind of on top of this is a YouTuber called CoffeeZilla, amongst others. But CoffeeZilla in particular has been extremely, kind of looking into this and dealing with it. So he made this video here. amongst others, which talked about it and goes into all the details and kind of lets you know all of the situation about exactly what happened. There's like a series of videos that you can watch, right? You sound like a jealous no coiner, maybe. So yeah, any links that I'm referencing will be put down below in the YouTube video. But yeah, I mean, obviously on stream you're watching me, but by all means go and look up CoffeeZilla after the stream if you want to get a bit more insight into like what it's all about. Okay. Now, off the back of this, the reporting and the exposés and whatnot that were happening, Faze clan came out and said essentially that they had decided to completely remove Faze K from the clan. So he's the one that was the most kind of bad in all of this. He's the one that looked the worst. And the analysis was at this point starting to be done that showed that he'd acted in extremely egregious ways in regards to this stuff. And they suspended other members, Jarvis, Nikan and Tico, until further notice. They were involved, but not quite as heavily as K, right? You resub, but you don't have a number by your name. You do on my screen. Sorry for... I don't know what's happening. Oh, you do have a number by your name. Okay. Don't know what happened there. That's weird. Okay. So, in any case, this was kind of where we were, right? From there, this K fella, who, by all accounts, looks incredibly sus in all of this, right? All of the investigations and stuff that have been done are all pointing to this guy engaging in extremely egregious, unethical behaviour to his own enrichment, right? Now, about a month ago, he released this video, which we'll watch. Is only 2 minutes long to tee up to this. And he's now released another video yesterday, what really happened with Save the Kids. So we have got some absolute juice to get into today. So let's quickly watch this for the records.
In a while, and there is so much that I want to say about what's happened in the past month, but because of legal reasons, all I'm allowed to say right now is this. Please do not believe what you're hearing online. All of these people making videos think that they know the truth and that they know who's responsible when they just don't. So this is the truth, all right? I lost money on Save the Kids token, but what actually upsets me the most is that anybody else was hurt. So we've uncovered significant evidence which confirms that a dishonest person abused his trust with me to scam everybody. This person gained my trust and the trust of my friends while still encouraging us to be the public faces of his scheme.
Oh!
He used that trust to go and alter the code right before launch, resulting in 6-figure profits for him and then leaving the rest of us to be blamed. There are lawyers who are dealing with this manipulation and working with authorities to make sure he pays for what he's done, and I want to help as much as I can. And right now, the most powerful thing I have right now is my connection to you guys. You will never know how much I appreciate all of your support, and one way I can pay that forward is by making sure that this con man gets the justice that he deserves. We're conducting a very thorough, independent and aggressive investigation to find out exactly what happened and when, and to do that most effectively, I need your help. If you lost any money on Save the Kids token, please tell us your story on this email below so we can share it with our investigators. We want to provide the authorities with all the evidence they need to take the proper action, and with your help, we can hold him accountable and make sure he's never able to do this sort of thing again. Thank you.
So, what did you think of that? What were your thoughts on that, first of all? Okay. What were your thoughts, first of all, on that? I thought that was a load of nonsense when I watched it the first time. And then when I watched it the second time, I thought it was a load of nonsense. And then now, I've watched it the third or fourth time, I think. Guess what? I think it's a load of nonsense, okay? Because the thing is, and it's difficult because you need to go and watch the videos, like the CoffeeZilla videos, in order to really understand the full extent of this. But the reporting that's been done, investigating the blockchain, right, basically demonstrates that he was very much ringleader of the kind of group of people that was selling the coins straight away. So, for example, in one of the tokens there, he had a big holding. The time at which he shilled it, the price went up rapidly, and he sold pretty, all bar like four or six of his coins, and he had like an absolute load of them. So the data, the evidence has been done, the investigation has been done. It's all there in the CoffeeZilla videos if you want the full insight. And again, that's linked down below, right? So, make sense? You with me so far? Now, moving on. There's a hint of truth since Sam Pepper did work behind his back. So yeah, and the other thing that's a good point actually. There are other people involved in this. Like for example, there's this person called Sam Pepper. Now, Sam Pepper was like a YouTuber back in 10 years ago or whatever. And he was at the receiving end of a number of claims of inappropriate behavior and conduct, right? And it destroyed his reputation at the time. Since then, he's kind of like reinvented himself as a behind-the-scenes kind of operative type for these different disparate kind of people online, particularly with the Faze clan, right? And Sam Pepper has had a prominent role in all of this in one way or another. Again, I'd recommend going and watching those videos if you wanted the full up-to-date story. Like I say, this is a very condensed history of kind of the story so far, because we're talking about 2 months and probably 2 hours worth of content about this all in all. We're trying to condense down to 10 minutes. So that brings us kind of up to date. So K has been off the radar. You can see he's had to remove the Faze from his name. Okay. He should have rebranded as Special K. Maybe. So yeah, he's had to change his name to K now because obviously, he's not allowed to call himself Faze. And yeah. Let's watch this video. So, what really happened with Save the Kids? Oh, this looks juicy.
I don't have any wallets.
You have $1 million tethered somewhere. You made a fuck ton of money, Sam. I'm coming clean about the whole fucking thing. Everything, start to fucking finish, bro. All right, so this is against all legal advice that I've gone. The last thing I posted was a script. It was actually...
If you want to go, come up to Croydon. Ask for C28, and I'll lay you out like a few bricks. I'll be honest with you, mate. I've got absolutely no interest in going to Croydon, okay? Sounds like a nightmare.
Actually made for me by lawyers. I've been having to bite my tongue for this whole month while we collect all the evidence, and that's what's messed me up the most, man, not being able to come out and just talk. And finally now today, I'm able to do that. Before I start, I want to say that I would never in a million years on purposely, intentionally try to harm, take advantage, or scam anybody. I am no crypto mastermind, all right? I'm literally a content creator, and I trusted the wrong people, and it's led to this disaster that I'm in. But I also want to say that I am genuinely so sorry that any of this ever happened. It was never my intention, and if I could take it back, I would instantly, in a heartbeat. You guys, my fans, have helped me build the life I have today, and I feel terrible that anybody was affected. Like, this shit eats me up. Even though I was tricked by somebody that took advantage of me and my fan base, I'm committed to paying as many people back.
Here we go. So it says here, I'll read it because you can't see it because all the stuff. I will use whatever crypto I have right now to pay as many people back as possible. I've set up a process, which is explained at the end of the video, that will confirm and deal with legitimate requests.
Possible out of my own pocket. I feel awful that this ever happened, and I just want to do everything I can to help fix it. But I'll chat to you guys more about that at the end of the video with all the information. Over the last month, we've been gathering huge amounts of evidence, and we've made some actual shocking discoveries. It's been very hard and complex to unravel, but ultimately, a friend of mine, somebody that I trusted, stabbed me in the back in a way.
The problem with all of this is, I mean, we'll see what he says, obviously. But the big problem with all of this is that the thing is with the blockchain is every transaction is tracked and logged, right? So if you've got someone's wallet address, you can track every single transaction that they're making. And people have gone over with a fine-tooth comb the transactions from this fella's wallet. And it paints a pretty damning picture for this guy in terms of his culpability in all of this. Now, could there be other people that are involved? Sure. But he has definitely done some unacceptable things in all of this. Do you know what I mean? There's no doubt about it. So we'll see what he says.
That I never could have expected. But before we get into that, I want to address some of the things that people don't know. First of all, I know I said this in my last video, I didn't make money, but I'm going to exactly break down to you how I lost $37,000 on Save the Kids. So let's start here with all of my wallets and transactions on Save the Kids. I have nothing to hide. I'm showing you guys everything for full transparency. So people have alleged that I sold for pure profit and then abandoned the project when this is just false. I have costs going out days and weeks afterwards for the pure purpose of trying to help the project.
Well, the thing is as well, right? Can I just point out here, right? Apparently, this guy, he said earlier, I'm not a crypto mastermind, right? I'm not a crypto mastermind. So, listen, I've got a little bit of money invested in crypto, okay? Let me give you an example of this, right? I've got a little bit of money invested in crypto. Don't really know how it works, okay? But someone sent me some crypto and I was like, okay, let's run with it, okay? So I've got a Coinbase account, right? I don't know how, it just sits in there and I look at it occasionally and sometimes it's gone up. Sometimes line goes up, sometimes line goes down. In fact, it's getting back to where it was a few months ago because it went down massively, after a little while. Anyway, so that's all I've got, right? And I'm not a crypto mastermind. Why would someone that isn't a crypto mastermind, or at least has some knowledge of crypto, have multiple wallets? Don't you think that's a bit weird? Don't you think that's a little bit strange? That someone that's professing, what they're trying to present to us is this image that they're innocent, they don't really know what they're doing, they're clueless, essentially, is what they're trying to say. But just here even, he's showing us 4 of his wallets. Why would someone have so many different wallets if they're not a crypto mastermind? Bit weird, isn't it? Bit weird. What do you reckon?
And transactions on Save the Kids. I have nothing to hide. I'm showing you guys everything for full transparency. So people have alleged that I sold for pure profit and then abandoned the project when this is just false. I have costs going out days and weeks afterwards for the pure purpose of trying to help the project. For example, 2 hours after Save the Kids was launched, I sent $55,000 of my own money, and this was for one single purpose. If you're familiar with crypto, this website is a place where you go to check out all of the tokens, the graphs, everything like that. And on the front page of it, they have a vetted section where there's a bunch of tokens and everything up there has to be checked for security. The code's got to be checked, all of that. And that is exactly what the $55,000 was for. You can see behind me all of the screenshots, all of the...
So yeah, the idea that he's lost money, that was actually, CoffeeZilla did actually report that. So so that in itself isn't necessarily like a concession. Like, this is something that's already known, right? I don't know what this PooCoin thing is, though. I don't know what this PooCoin thing is. But the point is, the idea that he's lost money doesn't completely, save him. Doesn't save him from, from what's going on here. So, yeah.
The transactions, everything. But that's just one of the costs that I have incurred. I was paying for everything and anything, like team members, donating the iPads to the schools, getting put on more of these exchanges and listings and things like that. It was the actions of one individual that caused the entire project to not be able to sustain itself, which was the original plan. And guys, don't get me wrong, I'm not looking for any sympathy. I'm only showing you my loss so you can see that I didn't profit on Save the Kids. So like, if I was really abandoning this project, why would I spend $55,000 of my own money and more on things that legitimize this and make it a long-term sustainable thing? Like, it literally doesn't make sense. And there's a wallet that I have that nobody knows about that still has every Save the Kids in it, and I didn't sell a single one. So if I was focused on profit, then why did I not sell that? And it's because I was committed to this project long-term. We thought we would be able to donate and give things through my videos. There was a bunch of charity.
But wait a second. Okay. I'm pretty sure, I'm fairly certain I'm correct in saying that the problem is that adds a bit of relevance of, why have you got this other wallet? But then why did he sell the other tokens? Why did he sell his majority holding in the other tokens that he had in this other wallet then? And again, it goes back to this. If this guy is telling us he isn't he isn't a crypto expert or whatever, why has he got secret wallets? Like that's again, he's just saying stuff that goes against what he's saying at the start, right? What's that about? Why would someone that isn't into crypto that much and isn't really an expert have secret wallets squirreled away? Very strange. The fifth secret wallet proves my innocence. Yeah, it was like literally pretty soon after launch that he dumped all these other tokens, right? Like a squirrel, but with crypto. Yeah, exactly. All those nuts, all those juicy little nuts in there. I don't know what the purpose was of that, but it is very unusual to say, well, if I had this other thing, but then why would you sell the other ones? Why would you sell so many tokens from the other wallet then? If it really wasn't a concern of making money. But it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up to me.
Tokens that were really successful, and we thought we could do the same. And to think I would participate in a rug pull that has my face on it, it's kind of like saying, hey, I'm going to go and rob a bank without wearing a mask and expect not to get caught. There's no way I would put my brother and my friends' reputations on the line as well, especially when, I have my friends and family and people I love who are invested and have their money in this. Like, why would I fuck them over? It just doesn't make any sense. So I want to talk about my friends and
okay,
brother.
So, what do we think about that? I'm not really sold on that concept, right? Because to me, that could be like a level of like plausible deniability, maybe. Well, I put my face on it. What do you mean? How could it be a scam? There's plenty of scams where people have attached their face to the scam, right? And the other thing as well to bear in mind is he had to put his face to it in order for this to work in the way that it did, right? Like, in order to get this massive pump on it, his face being associated with it is going to allow him to do that more successfully. Yeah, I didn't do this, I wouldn't hurt my brother. I don't know you, mate. I don't know who you are. So, and you've, to me, from what I've seen, have acted in quite inappropriate, unethical ways. So, why this guy's word is no good to me. You can trust me. My word is my bond. Don't think so. Very skeptical so far. Very skeptical.
For a minute. So Jarvis, he only sold really weeks after to try and pay me back for the loss that I had. During all of this going on, he's preparing for his fight, training 8, 9, 10 hours a day. He had no idea what was going on and trusted me to do everything. So moving on, Nikon, he made $0. He only sold the amount that he put in, meaning he didn't make anything. Tico lost all of his money. He put money in, and he even put a bit more in after it went out and lost all of that too. He didn't sell a single thing. But there is one person that did make money and that is claiming to have not made anything and is lying to his so-called friends. And you're probably wondering why or how this ever even happened. So it all started when numerous people in the crypto space were just talking to me and my personal team and saying,
the music.
Hey, it would be really cool if influencers with a fake.
Can you hear the music there? Can you hear that music? It's like duh, duh, brr, duh, duh, brr. That's to subtly elicit an emotional response from you, right? The spooky music. Well, Fuzzskull isn't really sold on that. The spooky music while he's talking about magic internet coins is cracking me up. Well, yeah, obviously the purpose of that is to build suspense around this mythical figure who, and obviously Sam Pepper's a bad person, but it's to elicit this emotional response from you, right?
Of this project that really gave back and made a difference. So I was on board with the idea and we helped start the token. I take full responsibility for that. And obviously I had zero.
Okay, wait, did he say he started the token? Sorry.
He even put a bit more in after it went out and lost all of that too. He didn't sell a single thing. But there is one person that did make money and that is claiming to have not made anything and is lying to his so-called friends. And you're probably wondering why or how this ever even happened. So it all started when numerous people in the crypto space were just talking to me and my personal team and saying, hey, it would be really cool if influencers were the face of this project that really gave back and made a difference. So I was on board with the idea and we helped start the token. I take full responsibility for that. And obviously I had zero knowledge about how to make anything like this, so I was fully reliant on the tech team. We're gonna have to take a step back for a second and speak about somebody that was key in all of this, and that is Sam Pepper.
Oh, there he is, Sam Pepper. This guy is like really bad. We watched a video about him on stream. I think it was actually a Lacey Green video that talked about Sam Pepper. But yeah, this guy was like, the videos he was doing back in the day were like really horrible, creepy, like kind of assaulty type videos of women and stuff like that. Anyway, he got in all this controversy over a bunch of stuff, and got kind of like kicked out of the space, so to speak. But yeah, now came back as this behind the scenes kind of player, you know, pulling the strings and whatnot.
And I support save the kids, save the kids, save the kids.
Sam was somebody that I trusted to help with this token. I met Sam around 4.
Wait! Sam Pepper wasn't in the video. Sam Pepper wasn't in the Save the Kids promo video, was he? That must be fresh footage. Yeah, exactly. The conclusion of the last CoffeeZilla video was that Kay didn't make money on Save the Kids because Sam Pepper backstabbed him, but Kay has made plenty of money on previous projects by rug pulling. Yep.
4 years ago when I moved into Banks's house, he was deep in the creative scene of LA, and I found myself hanging out with him more and more. Sam was hired by Faze for a short time as their head of content. This led me to being around him more and more, but that didn't last for long as my YouTube channel back then was blowing up. He quickly saw an opportunity for himself, I guess, and left them and convinced me to give him a percentage of my YouTube revenue in returns for being the brains of my content and doing everything. I was getting very stressed about the amount of work that I had to do in all of my videos because I was literally doing everything, so I thought he would be able to like alleviate some of that. Basically how it worked is I would give Sam an idea, and then he goes and takes the idea and runs with it and basically does everything and all the work. And it's quickly developed into him handling a lot more than just my videos, but just like all of my other business affairs. Sam is the person that introduced me to all of this crypto. Without him, I wouldn't be in the position I'm in today, and I would not be making this video. There was the initial NFT craze a few months ago where all of a sudden he got really obsessed with it, started making money on that, and it diverted all of his attention away from me when I was still obviously paying him. This is something that I address with people, as you can see.
What's this? Jarvis, I'm tripping, bro. I swear Sam doesn't even care about the vid. Like, I don't know, he cares more about NFTs than my videos. imagine like Sam, like, you know, Kay's like, oh Sam, I've got some new Fortnite footage. Could you edit a video for me? He's like, yeah, sure, don't worry about it, right? He's there with his NFTs. Couple of days. Oh, have you got that video for me yet? Yeah, don't worry, I'll sort it, right? And he gets back to him, and it's just like the most basic edited video of just like spliced together clips from the stream with no real editing expertise. And he's like, there you go, there's your video. This is rubbish. What's going on? Sorry, mate. I'm busy with the NFTs. These NFTs. I've got this picture of this pixelated cat going for 3 Ethereum tokens. Okay. I'm trying to focus on this, if you don't mind. Yeah, made with Windows Movie Maker. What are those like old style effects? What are those old style effects that you used to have? And it's got spooky music. It's like an addiction. Are you into NFTs, Pinkwag? What with being an artist? Yes, Kubi, I spoke about it on stream yesterday. The redneck thing, that was really funny. The window transitions. The window transitions, and he's not bothered to license any music, so it's just silent in the background as well. Just completely silent in the background. I should get an outro. I need to get an intro and an outro. Anyway.
On the screen behind, I was talking
I'm fully not coming. I'm just going to blame my back. Anyway, you get the idea.
I was worried about all of this because obviously all I focus on and my only goal is to make content and make videos. That's all I do. And it was Sam who was expressing interest over the next few months and weeks, whatever, of me and my friends you know, coming together and being a part of a project that he does. So finally, when it came to Save the Kids, I trusted Sam to give legitimate advice and do proper decisions because he presented himself this whole time as an expert. He is way more knowledgeable about crypto than I am and is already involved in every other aspect of my life. So if I'm to succeed, Sam is to succeed. I in no way thought he would ever fuck me over and his so-called friends, my family, and most importantly, all of my fans.
Hey,
Trusting
thanks
him,
for the
obviously,
bits.
now I realized was a massive mistake. He took charge without anyone's permission and started to make all of the decisions. His control and power influenced the main dev who literally felt obliged to do what Sam said. Sam helped design the token, the art for the token, the website for the token.
Oh my
and
God.
still the pre-sale. And he made all of the decisions that led to this current situation.
Wow. What's all this going on here? That looks beautiful, amazing. Can you send this chat with 2 different colour backs? Damn. They had a whole thing going on, didn't they? This guy's really stepping up and acting responsibly. I don't think so. I mean, obviously, this isn't him acting responsibly, IMO. This is just him thinking, right, how can I slip out of this? And Sam Pepper's there, ready to go, ready to be the fall guy for all this. You know? That's the way I see it anyway. That's the way I see it. Oh, it was a joke, okay. But yeah. Sam Pepper's the fall guy now, basically. So he can just offload all of his responsibility for this onto Sam Pepper. And then he's washed his hands, hasn't he? I don't know what he's going to do next.
And he made all of the decisions that led to this current situation. This is a clip of him directing us for the promotional video that you've all seen. It was completely his idea and vision.
My name's Kay. My name's Jarvis. Nico. Pico. We support. Nah. And we support. And I support. Save.
God, he looks strung out. He looks strung out, doesn't he? Look at him. Whew. Look at that. Look at this. That is... He has been hitting the powder too hard, I'm telling you. No doubt about it. Whoa. Jesus. I'm looking at that and thinking, it's taken me back. It's taken me back to like Monday mornings going into the office, trying to flog life insurance to some old cadavers, you know. And I'm you know, I've had a whole weekend of you know what, alcohol and you know what, just like like a zombie. Look, that's basically what this guy is. The amount of money this guy's making, I swear to God, he's going to be... probably 25% of that's going up his nose. I wouldn't be surprised to hear.
And we support... And I support... Save the kids.
Now, a few weeks into the creation of the token, Sam and I's relationship very much has started to deteriorate. We had just moved into the same house from California to Las Vegas. This was a very stressful time for me as I was trying to pull together a new Faze house, make all of their content as well as the same time as doing mine and Jarvis's videos. I think it equated to something like 16 videos per week I was making, and obviously Save the Kids was an interesting project, but still my time and my focus is all just YouTube. I had never lived with Sam before, and to be honest, I was hating it. He's a very intense person to be around 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but I ultimately felt like I had no choice.
Yeah, I mean, all those NFTs, he spent all this time showing me various NFTs that I wasn't really interested in.
Because I had just moved from California to Las Vegas, done all of this work to live in this house, so I was just kind of going to accept it. These problems got a lot worse, and it actually led to me letting Sam know that once we got back from the UK that he wouldn't be working for me anymore. It was very complicated as I have a lot of videos to deliver on, so I had to find a replacement in the meantime to help me with all of that. We had already booked a trip to Miami for Jarvis's fight, so we agreed to work on everything up until the point that I left. You know, it was very clear to me that he was putting in zero time into my videos and anything to do with what I was doing, and all of his attention was on cryptocurrency. More than this, multiple people have told me that apparently Sam's plan all along was to make $1 million in cryptocurrency and then disappear.
Oh my god!
And this
Oh my god! No way! I mean, I can believe that, right? I can believe that. The thing is with this story is like everyone at the heart of it is just horrible. It's just like ugh. They're just like nasty, you know. There's no one good coming out of this. There's no one good coming out of this situation. $1 million. Why are you making me do Austin Powers stuff? Is it because I'm a Brit blogger? $1 million.
is very important with what happens next. At this point, it's clear Sam doesn't care about me or my reputation, and he has no problem with breaking my trust and scamming thousands of people. So next up, I'm going to speak about what happened to the
anti-well mate. Here we go.
I'm about to say has been investigated and looked at by numerous blockchain detectives. I want to reiterate the fact that I have...
Wait, whoa. Rewind. Numerous blockchain detectives. Who are they then? Who are they? Huh? Yeah. Very new, yeah. Well, presumably he's got his own people in. Presumably he's got his own people in to look at this, right? Like that is what I'm thinking with this. Unless there's any other info. Like, how else would these people come to look at this?
Have no technical background or knowledge. So the goal essentially was to have a system that stopped these whales that own a large percent of the token from dumping it all immediately. Sam insisted the devs to make the change to the whale code. His reasoning at the time was that the people in the pre-sale wouldn't be able to sell enough of their tokens. It was completely Sam's idea to make this change, and it would only be revealed later on in our investigation as to why he did that.
There is
The only question mark I've got on this is, yeah, sure, it might have been like Sam Pepper that changed this, or pushed for the change on this, but you took advantage of it, right? Okay. Well, let's continue.
Behind the scenes manager who mainly pushed this, and this was Sam, was pushing, trying to argue with the devs that the code should have been changed so it was a lot less limiting. Originally, it was argued down to being 10 minutes, but then it was eventually stated that they just wanted it to be 1 minute. The devs were reminded that they were contracted, so eventually we had to concede and make that change.
Needless to say, Sam's actions had devastating consequences for the launch. More than that, we found 2 of Sam's wallets, which show that he made just roughly $70,000.
The other problem as well you've got with all of this... Oh, hey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Hope you're good. The other problem you've got with all this is that they're flashing up all the wallets and stuff to give it some sense of legitimacy. Like, I don't know. It's like the casual person watching this isn't going to dig into this, is he? He's just going to look at it and go, oh, okay, that sounds legit.
On all of this shit that you've done. Like, more than that, we found 2 of Sam's wallets.
Like, what is this? Who's going to look at this? Sure, the experts will look into it.
Large tits.
Three Monarch, thanks for the sub.
Yes.
Thanks for the Prime sub. Let's go. I need some more Prime sub. Prime subs have been a bit slow for me recently. Any Prime subs out there? Let me know. Hook me up. All subs are good, obviously, but Prime subs, if you've got one spare, let's go. Thanks for the sub, though. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like this is very much an attempt to kind of very much offload everything onto Sam. Like, sure, he's apologized, but I just can't help but feel like there's more here that he's been accused of. He's not really addressing, right?
Which show that he made just roughly $70,000 in around 24 hours. I confronted him about this. He denied it all. I have recordings that I'm going to play. I even confronted Sam. I asked him, I was like, yo, man, please, can you come clean on all of this shit that you've done? Like, I'm finding this all out right now. My life is falling apart. I've been kicked from Faze, and he just refused to take any accountability for any of it. I had no idea that you actually made money, bro.
No, I didn't make money.
No.
I told you that.
No, but just showing me you've made $50,000, $40,000, bro.
On my main ones, I had 2 pre-sales, and on both of them, I lost nearly that. I think I lost 40, and then I put over 15 into mods.
I know Sam was the one who brought in all the mods, and they were left not being paid, which I know the mods got taken care of by UK. You were the one that sent them the B&B to actually cover them for their modding.
He then later, in another call, when I asked him, changed his story and said, oh, maybe I did make a bit of money.
It can't be more than like 5 B&B if anything. I got like my initial out, that was it. Like I got what I put in.
He was denying even owning or having access to any of these wallets, which obviously if you have a wallet, if you have something, it's on the blockchain forever. It doesn't just delete, it doesn't hide.
I don't have any wallets.
So I'm editing this right now, and Sam is once again tweeting about buying NFTs with his crypto when apparently he doesn't own any.
What are these? I take the. Oh my god. Okay. What? What is this? I honestly, I'm a bit lost with this NFT stuff. It's just like little pieces of blockchain art, right? And he's like promoting it all. I don't know. I wouldn't trust any of this. I wouldn't trust any of this myself. It's like digital art, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, they seem because what presumably the idea is you buy this NFT and then you have got the unique record of that thing and you've got that to sell on in the future. But then how is your thing going to have value if people are just pumping these out all over the place? There was this video, oh my god, it was so funny. It was basically like imagine the future of NFTs, and it was basically like augmented reality, and you could basically have like these shoes on your feet, and it was like, look how cool these shoes are, and it was like super glitchy. And it was like, this is the future of art. NFTs you can wear and all this stuff, and it's just like, oh my god. Could I turn my tweets into NFTs? Should I turn some of my tweets into NFTs? How does that work? I should try that. I'm going to give it a go. We're looking at the shoes through a phone screen. You need to pay to mint them. Oh, hey, Sunglass Car, thanks for the bits.
It relies on another sucker buying it off of you for even more money. It's like a pyramid.
Oh yeah, Turok, I covered that yesterday. I'm going to put that on my YouTube channel, I think. People have been asking about it. Yeah. I should do it. But if I've got to pay to mint it, how much is that going to cost? Oh my god.
Any wallets. We can see his wallets where he's literally got hundreds of thousands of dollars. He must be hiding something to lie to me about this. He just can't stop contradicting himself, as you'll see in the next clip too. And then show me your wallets. But right now, all the proof I have is that you made a fuck ton of money, Sam.
No, I didn't.
Bro, Sam, then help me help you then, all right? Help me help you. But right now...
What is going on here? This dynamic of like talking the music and he's talking to him over a phone. I don't know. I'm just cringing at this. Is anyone else like cringing at this? Come on, man, help me help you. I don't know. It's just such... I don't know. It's so weird. The way it's been done. Where he's recording himself speaking on the phone. Why not, like, do a Discord call and record it via that or something? It just seems so dramatized. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? It's the cheap drama presentation. That's exactly it. Jesus Christ.
looks like you made a fuck ton of money, bro. And you've lied to me and said you didn't. And that's what's hurting me the most. What hurts me the most is that you lied, bro.
I'm telling you, I didn't make a fuck ton of money, Kay.
I mean, then go and get the proof and then send it to me, please.
How do you work out? I have to...
Sam, you know the most about all of this stuff, bro. Don't
No,
don't
I'm just
say
asking a question. I guess I have to
This confirms that he does have wallets, otherwise you wouldn't have any transactions to look at. Okay.
look at each transaction and add up all the B&B.
Bro! Close your eyes, bro. Yeah, bro. Bro, that's what my life would be like without you, bro. Bro. 179k, bro. Bro, help me help you, bro. Bro.
And see how much it adds up to, right?
Mate, you know exactly how to do this, Sam. Sam, you know what the fuck happened, bro. And I have nothing to hide at this point. And if you don't have anything to hide,
Nothing to
then
hide.
show me.
Nothing to hide, nothing to lose. Bro, show it to me. Come on, bro. Have you got anything to hide? Bro? What have you got to hide, bro? Just show me, bro. No homo, bro. Just show me. Come on, let's go, bro.
Because I'm coming clean about the whole fucking thing. Everything, start to fucking finish, bro. So all of this is shocking enough, but we did find way more.
No honor amongst bros.
During the start of our investigation, the main developer found a sheet called the Sam Pepper whitelist, and on it is a list of people that he's responsible for bringing into the pre-sale. You know, with everything going on, we thought this document might really hold some clues. After all, Sam's reason for changing the well code was that people in the pre-sale wouldn't be able to sell enough of their tokens. So the ownership of this document, as you can see, comes back to a strange name called Sponge Finance. We still don't know who that is.
Who's
but
that?
we know that Sam was the one that created this document.
Who's Sponge?
There are even jokes on the side of it where they're kidding and laughing about certain times where they're going to dump the token. This was on Sam's list that he brought in. And the biggest concern, and what we've really found out and what led us down a deeper rabbit hole, was that if you type in all of these Twitter names on the left, half of them are fake, not even real accounts. Who even knows if these accounts ever existed? So the people that Sam are trying to verify are real people putting money into the pre-sale are in fact fake people that don't exist. Currently, it's looking...
Okay. I mean, what does that prove? You know, that's like, what is the word? Is circumstantial the right word? I never know how to use that word properly, and I don't want to look stupid. But like, what evidence is that of anything? It doesn't really prove anything, does it? Maybe proves that there was some funny business going on somewhere. But I'm not sure if it proves the point he's trying to make here. Little bit sus, if you ask me. This is all coming up a little bit sussy backer. Yeah, it kind of just proves that Sam wasn't... You know, these kinds of people like Sam, they strike me as the kind of people that aren't very professional and thorough. Right? They aren't very professional and thorough. So, yeah. I don't know.
Looking extremely likely that these wallets were owned by one single person. So that means that one individual owned 12.24% of the total supply, which is obviously insane. They then proceeded to dump these tokens almost immediately due to the well code that Sam had changed. More than that, the blockchain detectives that I hired over the past few weeks have found reasonable evidence that suggests that many of these wallets connect back to Sam himself, meaning that he would technically be that one big individual owner. One of his public wallets, which is known to be this, has been connected to another wallet, which is also without a doubt his. We know this because he sent funds back and forth from Sam's public wallet multiple times, interacting with it in different ways. This wallet then received payments from several other people that Sam brought into the pre-sale, and again, quote unquote people, I don't know who.
I don't know, like there's something... The problem with this is, you're gonna... Because the thing is, if there's a here's the thing, right? If there is like a pre-sale list, so if there's a pre-sale list that you've got there, okay, right, you've got a pre-sale list with Twitter accounts, right? The Twitter accounts apparently are fake. Fair enough. So have a look at the wallets then. Have a look at the wallets and see what the deal is. Surely that's what you do, wouldn't you? If you've got these blockchain detectives, why are they not going tooth and nail through all of these different wallets to figure out what's going on with them? It's pretty deceptive to just be like, well, we got all these this pre-sale list and the wallets. You know, some of the Twitter names are fake. You've got the wallet there. Look at it and see what's going on. I thought you had a bunch of pre-sale, a bunch of blockchain detectives, didn't you? Huh? What?
Who they are or if they are just Sam himself. It's very clear that whoever controlled these was moving funds across to many other wallets to make it look like they weren't owning as much of the total supply that they actually did. And their transactions were also in clusters of the same small amount, further proving that this was one person. So we've added up the total profit from these wallets and it's insane amount, $333,643.
But wait, this is all based on the premise that some of the Twitter accounts were faked, no?
$643. This is how much it looks like Sam made. So I obviously confronted Sam and asked him about these wallets and he denied it. I'll play the clip.
Like, I don't have my wallet I brought into the pre-sale with. I don't have it.
He was at the point in this conversation where everything he just said was a lie. He told me, and I'm going to play it to you guys, he told me where everything.
He straight up told me he's made over $1 million from crypto at that Bitcoin party in Miami. Don't repeat this, lol, of course not. I'm just kind of stoked, lol, huge for me. Insane, brother, congrats. Unsend, lol. I sent that for a reason, so it's not mentioned in chat. No, I know. I mean, like, I had my thumb down, got you. God, there really is no honor among thieves. Leaking all these DMs now. Jesus.
Everything he just said was a lie. He told me, and I'm going to play it to you guys, he told me that he doesn't own any cryptocurrency, not 1 cent, when we all know Sam Pepper is a millionaire from cryptocurrency. That's basically like saying that you don't own a bank account, that you don't have any money to your name, when in fact, everybody knows he does. I can look at his wallets.
I text you, I'm obviously not gonna fuck with crypto.
You don't have any wallets, bro. You are, Sam, you are just lying to me right now, bro. I'm sorry, mate. This is insane. You're not gonna lie to me and say you have no cryptocurrency to your name. You have $1 million tethered somewhere.
I'm telling you the fact that I did not make 200k.
They need proof. I'm about to give them all the proof that they need, and you need to give me some proof. The least you could do,
Bruv.
decency, is to not lie to me straight to my face like this. He then really freaked out later on in the conversation.
Yeah, these are all edited. So, I mean, obviously, fair enough. He's doing his video. I would expect if you're really trying to be open, why not? What you would surely upload the full conversations, no? Appreciate maybe in this, but what? Surely you'd want to upload the full conversations and give as much. I don't know. Could be edited in interesting ways, perhaps. And they are very heavily edited, right? Like super heavily edited. I bet these aren't live conversations. I mean, I think they're live conversations. I just think they're like super heavily edited.
When I said to him that I was going to be exposing and sharing all of this information.
You're gonna get it's gonna be crazy when you release people's wallets, just for you.
What do you mean just for me? What exactly do you mean by that?
I feel like what people are gonna do.
A day after launch, Sam had ceased all communication with key team members on Save the Kids. It was like he was pretending this never happened. He didn't care that my face was on it, my brother's face was on it, that my friends' faces were on it, that thousands of people have been affected. He was just gonna pretend nothing had ever happened and move on with his life normally. And just so you're not hearing this from me,
In it, bruv. Yeah? You know what I mean? In it, bruv.
There's another member that worked on the project that would explain it from his perspective. So my first question is that people think that I really quickly abandoned this project.
Yeah, that's just not true at all in any way, shape, or form. You were probably one of the only members of the team who stayed.
God, there's so much information here. Kay is always supporting the project. He supports every project he can make money. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. K supports every project. He supports every project he can make money. That's not in your favour, mate. That makes it look like you're just supporting projects to make a bit of money off of it, no? Bit of Wonga. You're having a laugh? Bit of Wonga. Well, he's seen an easy way to offload his responsibility, hasn't he? It's a self-report. Yeah, exactly.
Behind throughout everything. Well, most team members wouldn't even reply. I mean, you were there calling me on a daily basis to discuss ideas and potential marketing plans for the project. If we ever discussed an idea and we both liked it, you would send me the funds without any hesitation.
Also, the other thing as well is, like, who is this person speaking then? The thing is with, like, a Discord call that you record. The thing is with, like, a Discord call that you record is you've got the name and the verification of who it is that you're speaking to, right? But this is like, who is this on the phone? We got no, who is it? Got no verification of who it is. God, this is quite poorly put together. Considering it's such a big deal, right? Considering it's such a big deal.
Proceed on that idea, and these weren't just small sums of money. They were 4 or 5 figure sums.
And then obviously I did just speak about how Sam like just abandoned everything basically.
Yeah, I mean, Sam went from being a huge keystone in the project every day, leading multiple people from the mods to the art team to other people involved, just going completely ghost. And even when I tried to reach out to him, he never even responded to me, but he clearly read my messages. I told him what we were doing for the project and asked him politely to come back, and he just left me on red.
So after Sam stopped all communication with the dev team, he then started ghosting all of his friends, which made me extremely suspicious. So as I was in the UK, I hired a trusted security guard to go and stay at our shared house in Vegas because I know how crazy Sam is. But what he saw shocked me. All right, so I'm on the phone right now with the private security guard that I hired when I knew that Sam was going back to our shared house in Vegas, and I wanted him to basically recount everything that happened over there, if you could.
I was in the house assisting him with some of his items, and I noticed kind of Sam was in the house, kind of moving frantically, and was working.
Wait, who's this guy? Who is this guy? That's just some rando, isn't it? Like, oh yeah, let me get this security guard on the phone. Who yeah, just trust me, he's definitely a security guard, okay? And he'll just tell you what happened. We've got literally no record or recollection of what is going on here. What did he hire Pinkerton? God, this is so. Considering what a big deal this is so sloppy, right? Like, oh God, I don't know. At the very least, there'd be something, right, to evidence who this person is. Yeah, to be fair, he lost his editor.
Kind of getting his items out of the house as well. He just was kind of walking around in a nervous behavior. When they were packing, they had gotten the U-Haul, and they were back and forth from the vehicles, stores and stuff. And they left very fast. And they didn't say that they were leaving or anything like that. They just left the house without saying goodbye, anything like that. Their room was, I would say, still 90% full of their stuff. Wardrobe was completely full clothes still.
Mate, yeah, left all of his briefcases there, safe. Surely he could have fit them all in the U-Haul truck though, right?
The U-Haul truck that he did get would have completely fit everything in there. Instead of packing it all in the U-Haul, they packed, I guess there's what they considered maybe their essential items and left. So it just kind of shows that they left quick because there's something may have happened.
Yeah, and what you said earlier as well about, like, obviously you were staying in the house, but at nighttime, Sam didn't even sleep in there, you said.
They were just in their room, confined in the room. I guess I would assume they were packing up. He was coming back to the house with my MacBook, some stuff, not really communicating with us.
And obviously, I don't know if you know this as well, but I saw online too, Sam sold his Tesla, that Tesla, the white one, he sold it.
That just shows like he had to get out of here fast. going back overseas. You know, that's overnight basically. You know.
Yeah, he's not able actually. Like once he leaves the US, he's like left forever. Like he can't actually go back. So guys, I'm editing this right now. We've been working so hard on this video, and we have just found the final piece of the puzzle. Sam's $1 million wallet. He does everything possible to try and hide where he sends his money, but we finally tracked it down. He cares more about this $1 million figure than anything else. It was his only goal all along. It's all he's cared about, and I hope reaching this number was worth losing all of his friends over.
Oh, look at him.
Once again, as you heard earlier, this
oh no, there he is.
is somebody who said he doesn't own any wallets. So now the world can see. I will never be seen associated.
And that is true. That is true that Sam did sell his Tesla. By the way, he sold his Tesla back to the UK. He just disappeared. I know, the I Love Jesus cap. Yeah, exactly.
Or working with Sam Pepper ever again. It's very clear that his actions caused an incredible amount of damage, and ultimately he only has his own interests at heart. And I really want to apologize about being led by somebody that I should not have trusted so much. I should have invested more of my time into really understanding what went on instead of relying on others, and for this I hold my hands up. Save the Kids was not charity fraud. Everything about the token was completely transparent.
Hey.
Thanks for fulfilling my init kink. I'll last about her 2 days before I need it again.
Don't worry, Forever Wild. Listen, if you need me to say it, just let me know and I'll do it, okay? It's all good.
And laid out on the website before the launch. There is a 3% transaction fee. 1% is the liquidity pool, 1% is the holders, and the other 1% goes to the charity. This is an automatic process that is coded into the project from the very start. The charity that Save the Kids donated to was called Binance Lunch for Children. This charity donates lunches and meals to less fortunate children in Africa. Right now, the tokens are valued to be approximately $34,000, and on the night of launch, they were valued to be around $140,000. And as you can see, everything was donated and has been from the very start. So people have questioned the coins that I previously spoke about on my Twitter, and I'd like to explain.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. What? I can't remember off the top of my head. Wasn't there some research done into the charity aspect? To prove it's Peppers, you would need transaction info with a lot of evidence who did it. The giveaways. Yeah.
Explain this. So I
Let's
started
go anyway,
out
come on.
trading these tokens like Dogecoin and SafeMoon. There was so much talk about them on Twitter, and the mainstream media was covering them, talking about how people were turning into millionaires overnight. And on any of those coins that I was trading or buying as a hobby, I was never the owner or the creator, nothing premeditated like that. I just wanted to see what it was all about at the start. So after that is when tokens started to really approach me and my team. One reason why I was really happy to state my support for some tokens was the fact that it was given back to you guys through giveaways. Throughout my whole career, I've loved doing giveaways to my followers, literally things from PS5s to Amazon gift cards.
Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh, I gave a PS5 to a kid once. You can't be mad at me. There was a kid and I gave him a PS5 once, all right? Like, what do you want from me? I promise I'm a good person. I swear, governor. In it, governor. I swear. I swear, governor. Oh, my God. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me.
Cards to money, thousands of dollars, everything and anything I have given back to you guys. It's always been a key part of my brand, and it makes me really happy to do. You know, I genuinely at the time didn't think that there was anything wrong with it. A big part of what I do is brand deals, and they get brought to me by various people, and I treated these tokens just like any other company I work with. Me personally,
But hang on a sec. There's a difference between, you know, some water bottle company coming to you and going, look, we got this water bottle. It keeps your water cold. Can you drink it while you're on stream and promote it? And we'll give you $5,000. Thank you. Right? That's one thing. Because someone just buys, off the back of it, someone just buys a water bottle. Right? And that's it. That's all they get of it, and the transaction complete. This is different though. How can you be so stupid that you would treat crypto the same as any other brand deal when it's a financial product?
Declined the huge gambling deals. I've declined promoting OnlyFans girls to you guys so you go and buy their stuff. Things that I just don't want to expose you guys to. And I guess because I was...
Yeah, I turned down those thoughts. I turned down all those OnlyFans thoughts. Yeah, screw that nonsense. But let me tell you about this great crypto deal I could do for you. What on earth? What on earth? What moral framework is this guy working on where he thinks that, like, shilling crypto is better than shilling some girls' OnlyFans? Like, Jesus Christ.
I was trading it at the time and they offered me these big giveaways. I thought it made sense. It was the first time that the influencer and crypto space have collided like this, and I was never aware of the negative impact it can have. You know, there were huge celebrities doing the same thing, and I think it's fair to say now that everybody's learned a lot. Guys, I gave away roughly $70,000 to random people in little over a month. Here are the literal countless screenshots of the transactions, of the conversations, everything with all of these people, where you can see how grateful they are to receive these tokens. It's surprisingly time consuming to select people and make sure they are real and not a bot, message them and send them their winnings. Often these people, as you can see, don't speak English. They're either very new to crypto, ask loads of questions about wallets, but despite this, we spent many hours making sure all of the winners received their prizes. If any...
Excellent, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's so great. I'm sure they were really happy to be getting $10,000 worth of some shitcoin crypto. Obviously, they weren't to know that after 5 minutes, it was going to drop to nothing. Yeah, I'm sure they were very grateful when they thought it was worth 10,000. Check in 5 minutes later when it bottoms out, and it's worth. And actually, you end up owing money. It goes down to such a level that actually you end up owing money off the back of it. Jesus Christ, that's so ridiculous, isn't it? Oh, hey, Neomorai. Didn't get a notification I was streaming. That's strange. But yeah, no, it's... gee, come on. Come off of it. Are you kidding me?
Mistakes were made by us. It was just an honest error. Why would I ever fake giving away a few $1,000s when amongst all of that, I'm legitimately giving away tens of thousands of dollars? And then even amongst all of that in my career, I've given away way over 6 figures of money to random people, man. Like, that literally doesn't make any sense. So it's come to my attention that one giveaway out of all of them was missed, and this is a $500 giveaway to a single person. So as you can see, a winner was selected in this document at the time. This was the only occasion where the funds were never transferred, and it's likely due to a simple miscommunication with my team. I rely on my assistants to go on my computers and...
The other thing as well, sorry, there's another thing of this too, right? The purpose of a giveaway isn't to be, you know, a generous benefactor, right? You don't do a giveaway because you're like, oh yeah, I'm so kind and I'm going to give you all this money. The point of a giveaway is to promote the product that you're giving away. That's how it works. That's how it works. Why do you think that these people get like free products to give away in the first place? It's so ridiculous to think that he's acting like he's this, you know, gracious benefactor. Oh, I gave away so much money. Yeah, as part of the promotion for these crypto coins, to get people interested in it, to get people into it, to get people buying it. Jesus Christ. Chud is being extremely uncharitable to this dumbass. Sorry, should have been more charitable to the guy that just tried to act like he was graciously giving away all this money out of the kindness of his heart. Yeah, that's the other point as well, right, Carpetbacks? The first dose is free, the first hit's free, and then they've got you. And presumably, there's probably some data that shows that if someone has... Okay, look, I don't have the data to hand. I'm going to go Anecdote Andy on this, okay? Who's ready to go Anecdote Andy? Someone sent me, instead of donating, someone sent me $100 worth of Ripple coin, right? $100 worth of Ripple coin. Before you know it, I'm buying other stuff, okay? So there you go. There's the proof. That anecdote proves it, doesn't it? But I'm fairly certain that, like, yeah, there's a chance that people that get gifted stuff will end up putting more into it, you know? So there's more aspects to this. Does this guy think, oh, the waiter's hitting on him when he brings him food? Oh my god. What? Oh, true. Come on, let's continue.
Do everything while I'm out busy filming, working, all of that. Now this guy has been contacted and paid 4 times the original price that he...
Oh my god, thank you so much. What do you want me to do? Memes, whatever. Thanks, man. Oh, look at this look at this conversation. This is so funny. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you. What do you want me to do? I have good shilling, art, memes, whatever. Thanks. And then he just responds, thanks, man. And then he says, can I be your mod? Man, K, when are you active again? Hopefully soon, man. Why would you put these embarrassing series of messages up? What is that about? Ghosted. God, that is... Oh, God. Asking to be a mod. Yo, I need a chud cringe. I need a chud cringe, don't I? I need a chud cringe emote because I'm cringing pretty hard right now. Ooh, I'm sucking air through my teeth at that one.
Won. All I can say is that I'm sorry that this one giveaway got missed, but to think I would try and cut corners on a $500 giveaway when I'm really giving away tens of thousands of dollars, $70,000, it just doesn't make sense. So I just want to say I've spent 10 years in this space and never been involved in any kind of drama. I think that anybody that does know me knows that this is not a reflection of the person that I am. I lost a lot from this, and it's not just the business, but friends, you know. I want to say sorry to everybody, man. Sorry to my fans and anybody that I actually let down. I want to say sorry to a long list of people, man. Faze, Banks, Jarvis, Tico, Nikon, Summer, and Rice. This experience has been the biggest regret and reset of my entire life, and I want you to know that I'm going to be completely changing my lifestyle moving forward. The original Frazier that started doing all of this didn't care about the money or...
Hey! Chauncey, thanks for the bits. There we go. 200 chud coin invested.
The clothes, the designer, all of that fake bullshit stuff now that I know doesn't make me happy. I guess at some point in my journey, I really did get lost, and it's taken something like this for me to realize what actually matters. You know, looking back at it, I've been playing this Faze K character for quite some time now, and at some point it really did get out of hand and it was not me anymore. I just want to go back to being the real Frazier. So I'm going to be taking this time to go back to my roots and just work on myself for a while. So as I mentioned at the start of the video...
That fella's not going to be happy. He's not going to be going live for a little while, it seems.
I will help as many of you as I can. Right now, there is no way of knowing who lost what on Save the Kids. So if you...
Listen, I've had a terrible time. To be honest with you, it's been awful. I'm going to go and find myself. I'm going to go spend a few months in the Maldives. I'm gonna spend a couple of months in the Maldives to just find myself again, and then I'll be back. All right, I'll be back in a couple. I'll be back. I don't know exactly. I'll be back at some point. All right, and we'll But for now, I'm gonna be gone. Don't bother trying to contact me. Don't worry about that. I won't be contactable. All right.
Please send me your wallet address that you used to buy the token to the email down below with as much information as possible so we can reach out to you and help you fix this. Besides all of that, my crypto money is going to be donated, which you will see in my upcoming video, and that's just a tiny fraction of what we've got planned. Despite everything that's happened, you know, I am excited for the next chapter and I can't wait for you guys to join me. So take it easy, everybody, and I'll see you when I'm back.
Thanks for listening. See you soon. That was rubbish. That was totally rubbish. Oh my god. Damn. Well, I will willingly await people smarter than me or with the resources and the knowledge. I will await them going into it in more detail and picking apart the video. So yeah, I'll look forward to that. I'll look forward to that. But yeah, what are the comments like? I knew you'd make this right. Kay keeps deleting the comments that bring up legitimate concerns about this video and its integrity. Ooh. Ooh. So the thorough, independent, and aggressive investigation was you investigating yourself. Yeah. We'll go to the Winchester, have a pint, and wait for this whole thing to blow over. Ooh. Damn. Faze Kaz, all the Faze clowns coming out to the circus. Sierra's not having it. Listen, Sierra's not having it. Nah, bro, you done this before, just with different coins. I like that. I like Sierra. Straight down the line, straight shooter, straight to the point, no mucking about. This video sounds like a high school boy trying to convince his girlfriend that it was the other girl's fault he cheated on her. It's not my fault. Oh my god. These comments are golden. Shocking. Investigates himself and sees he's innocent. These comments are gold. Oh my god, they're good, aren't they? Faze K, we support you. Damn. He's getting absolutely roasted. Respond to CoffeeZilla's questions if you want to clear yourself. Oh yeah, forgot you can't, Lamau. He's getting torn to shreds. Apparently he's even deleting comments as well. Apparently he's deleting comments too. Oh my god. Talk about, yeah, that's true actually. What, obviously he's just addressing the Save the Kids stuff. But what about all the other ones he did? What about the other crypto? Basically all the other crypto stuff he's done, he's written off as, well, it was just like any other promo, wasn't it? I treated it like that. Like, nah, bro, that wasn't at all. It wasn't at all like just another promo. Anyway, there we go. That's it. We're caught up with the drama then. Now we just got to wait for the response to this so we can watch that on stream. Use that for content too. But yeah, very, very skeptical. I'm very skeptical about this guy, and I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. So yeah, we'll see what happens. See what happens next. Oh, sorry, I was against Autosport. Sorry, we were literally just finished covering it. There we go. He's a person like most people, especially those who come from a family tree that stole everything and placed them at the top of everyone else, thinking they can rule us. Self-enrichers. Yeah, so we'll watch the response to the response. I mean, he's going to be in the Cayman Islands with his trotters up, so we're probably not going to know after that. Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, that's another point as well. So some of those winners' wallets, they looked at it and apparently the same people won multiple times. So there was question marks over that too, and he's not even bothered to address that. Yeah, lots more to get into. I'm sure it will get picked up anyway. All right.